Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today I'm joined by Michael. I've been mentioning you in a few reviews. We know each other from the local beer scene here in Aalborg, I guess.
Yeah, I think we met at the Basement Beer Bar, so yeah.
So both are beer geeks. Funny enough, both of us know my previous boss where I worked, Ølkonsortiet.
Yep.
Sven. So yeah, that's kind of how we know each other. And Michael's been part of the share today, and I thought it'd be fun to have you on camera, trying some beer, especially this one you brought, which is kind of a big deal, I guess. So why don't you tell us what beer you brought?
Well, I brought Nøgne Ø Dark Horizon, 5th edition. It's quite a big beer, I think.
Yeah, it's 16%. So this beer is like the iconic flagship beer from Nøgne Ø. If you guys didn't know, they've been making this for many years now. They did the first edition, then up until 5th. This came out in 2015, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, I think 16. It was from 15, yeah.
At least it was
bottled in 15, yeah.
15. So the thing is, they matured for a while. I can't remember when they released it, but 15, 16, something like that.
I think it was 16, yeah.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. But they've been producing that for a while, and when Nøgne Ø was owned by Kjetil Jekun, this was kind of like his baby, his crazy big beer. And they've been making this in variations we talked about earlier. The collabs they did with Mikkeller and Brewdog, the Black Tokyo Horizon.
Yeah, Tokyo Black Horizon, or what they called it.
Yeah, they had different names depending on where the beer was brewed.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a big 16% Imperial Stout made with Demerara sugar and coffee. And Demerara sugar gives a lot of deep, rich flavors, and also not just sugar for alcohol. And then it has a high quantity of molasses that gives kind of like that leathery, licoricey type flavor. And then yeah, coffee as well. And then apparently they feed it the sugar. Oh no, not Demerara, Muscovado. Sorry, I mix up sugars. But they feed it the Muscovado sugar over time to get it to 16%. And I guess it must be champagne yeast or something. But I've actually had every single version of it, but not the 5th. So this will try it. Yeah, it's time to try it. So this will be fun. So we got the 5th edition poured, and my head is completely gone.
A little head.
What do you call the color on it?
Well, it's looked like a dark Coke. It's actually not pitch black. It's dark brown.
It almost looks like a barley wine.
Yeah, actually.
It's like a really dark barley wine. On camera right now, it looks pitch black, but there's definitely light bleeding through. And when you poured it, it was like the darkest of browns, more so than black, really. And the head that was there was kind of like beige, but it fizzed away quite quickly to like the film on your glass.
Yeah, a little bit light brown.
But it's 16%. It's hard to make heads on beers when they're that high in alcohol. But otherwise, I mean, I think it looks lighter than I remember Dark Horizon, at least from my memory.
I have nothing to compare with, but
yeah,
it's dark brown. That's what I would say. If you look at the bottom of the glass, where it's not so so thick, it looks dark brown.
Yeah. And this is one of those old school extreme beers, so this hopefully it's still going to be pretty extreme, because back in the day, this is one of those crazy punch in the face beers. So
no adjuncts, nothing.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee, but not the adjunct.
No, pastry stout and all that. But let's check out the aroma on Dark Horizon 5th edition. And thanks for sharing.
No problem.
Loads of alcohol still, actually. It smells...
Actually smells like bourbon barrel aged, but there's no bourbon.
No, it's almost like, like spirity kind of alcohol aromas. But I'm definitely also getting coffee, but lots of licorice.
Lots of licorice, lots of alcohol.
But it's more alcohol, I remember, though, than... Because I can compare previous vintages. I don't remember them as being that alcohol forward. But it's been years since I had a Dark Horizon as well, so it's hard to completely compare. But lots of licorice and roastiness as well.
Yeah, dark roast.
And fruit, like dark fruits as well.
Dark fruit also, yeah.
Dried dark fruits, figs, raisins.
Not so much chocolate.
No, actually.
Not on the smell.
I'm actually getting no chocolate and like these kind of sweeter aromas, or even dark chocolate or anything.
No.
It's almost like it's got the stout aromas, but there's something that's reminding me of like a barley wine or an old ale or something like that, maybe. With the sweetness.
It's kind of boozy in the smell, but also sweet. But it's. Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, me neither, because I don't remember Dark Horizon completely like this. But again, it's hard to compare when I haven't had it in years. But let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's a huge beer, though. Wow.
Whoa.
It definitely tastes like an Imperial Stout.
And it definitely tastes like 16%.
Yeah.
Wow, the taste.
And loads of coffee.
Loads of licorice, loads of coffee, loads of heat.
It's almost like drinking a spirit. Like the
Yeah.
heat going down is crazy intense. But I don't want to say it's unbearable though.
No.
It's not like if you like spirits, for example, a good whiskey or something. It's almost the same. You get that warming sensation going down.
It's quite thin in the mouth actually.
Yeah.
But the taste fills.
Thin yet kind of syrupy.
Yeah, but it fills the whole mouth. It covers not with the glossing, but you feel it in the whole mouth like a spirit.
Yeah. And loads of licorice flavor on it, and molasses, and then coffee is really intense, and it's very sweet.
Very
like,
sweet on the taste,
really
yeah.
sweet, and it's like my lips are completely sticky.
Yeah.
And loads of alcohol. It's a nice beer, but I will say, I'm not completely blown away by this
me neither.
whatsoever.
Nope.
It's too hot.
It's weird because I think I've had quite a lot of Imperial Stouts also, but nothing like this. Nothing like this. It's very unique.
Yeah.
But not mind-blowing. I would agree. It lacks complexity.
It's so weird. I always had a completely different perception of Dark Horizon. I've always been so like usually blown away back in the day at least of the Dark Horizon beers, and I always really enjoyed them. But this is like, it's still a nice beer, but it just falls flat compared to what I remember. But again, things evolve, things change in the beer scene. Yeah. But I don't remember Dark Horizon being like syrupy, sticky, sweet, boozy, like crazy.
No, I would agree.
But I will not say that this is like a bad beer. It's a very nice beer, not unbearable in any way, but I was hoping this would be like one of those, wow, this is amazing. But it's not really for me.
No,
it's almost like you border into drinking something between a spirit and a liqueur.
Yeah.
A beer liqueur almost.
I would agree. I think it lacks complexity. I think it's very, licorice, alcohol, quite thin. Yeah, that's about it. I would expect more from this.
Yeah, and it's funny though, because
to be honest,
not too long ago, and this is not the first, Hansa owned big dark beer they make at Nøgne. They made I think it was 4.5 when they were still owned by Hansa, and they made the Dragon Wort, which was a 16% cognac barrel aged Imperial Stout, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. But I'm quite disappointed. I'm actually gonna go like 82, 83. I think.
I'm not that low, but
I'm really disappointed. I really hope for much more.
It's really weird. I think it's quite difficult to rate. I think I'm about a 92, 93.
I'm just not
in my palate.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not enjoying this anyway nearly as much. But you can also see, like, if you swirl it. By the way,
it looks like
just you can see the curtain.
I'm thinking one of those licorice shots.
Yeah.
Turkish pepper shots or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a weird beer.
I don't know. I'm quite disappointed, but I think it's because I have a big expectation to the beer as well, and because of what I've tried in the past. So for me, it's like 83, 84 maybe.
I think I'll give it a 92. But it's in my palate. It's quite nice, but very different from what I've tasted. So, yeah.
But hey, we finally got to crack it. It's also a beer you don't know when to crack because it's 16%. It's like, it's not something you would sit with I couldn't drink a glass of this on my own. I ordered a whole bottle, I think.
No, and I would never pay the amount I paid for this one again, ever.
No.
But I'm trying to look away from the price and look at the beer, and yeah, I think it's a 92 for me. It's nice, but it's not world class. Not even close.
But things has also moved on. But no, it's a weird beer. I don't know. I don't want to start offending the Nøgne guys because I really love the Nøgne guys and they make amazing beer, and I know a few of them. But this is just not what I remember from back in the day. But I need to revisit the old videos because maybe it was, I don't know. But, guys, let us know your thoughts of the 5th edition of Nøgne Ø Dark Horizon. Hey, we got to try it. It was fun to try it though.
It was fun to try it though.
It's a different beer. If you want to try a different beer experience, this is something to try for sure. I would recommend getting the previous vintages though, if you can still find them, but they're pretty much impossible to find. Otherwise, Nøgne Ø makes great other beers. Like their regular Imperial Stout is very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Creek of TMOH, as I said, like Dragon Word, they make a lot of good stuff. So check them out, guys. And yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And cheers to Michael, and cheers for sharing this one.
No problem.
And see you guys in another video.